back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We are back in the house for a breaking video about the schedule, all right? The schedule is out. It is Christmas for us Dolphin fans and NFL fans all over the world. We get to see who we play. Now, y'all know I keep it funky with y'all. I just did this video. It was great. I had audio issues. So now my reaction is not going to be as genuine because I know exactly what the schedule is because I just did the video. But I had audio issues. So I got to do, and really what it was, I forgot to turn this mic on. All right. So it's my fault. All right. It's not anything else's fault but mine. But we're going to go through it again anyway. And although it's not a genuine reaction, I'm not going to sit here and fake it because I don't do that. I could have just easily not said nothing and it just faked the whole reaction all over again. I could have done that. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just give it to y'all again and we go through it for the second time together. And then maybe I just have different opinions this time. I don't know. First, before we do that, like I did in the previous video I just did, I want to talk about Tua and his what was it? 30 million view or 10 million view, whatever it was, underthrow. That was bad. All right, that was bad. It wasn't as much Tua as it was the Dolphins media. Why would you put out that pass? All right, that's a bad pass in a game. That's a bad pass in practice. That's not a good pass. Put the good passes. Or if a wide receiver makes a miraculous catch, a one-hander, even a behind one-hander, you can show that because it was a spectacular play on the wide receiver's part. You can't show that. You can't show that. All right. Now, Tyreek Hill put out a video today. And by the way, it's Thursday. Okay. So if you're watching this on any other day, then that's fine. But he put out a video showing Tua throwing some heat. Okay. So you got the underthrow, and Tuanon, all right, the leader of Tuanon made a video, and he said, according to his sources close to the team, it was 87.3 yards of air. All right, now he did throw it out of the back of the end zone. It did go a long way, 87.3 yards. Miss me with that. That didn't happen, okay, in my opinion, because if it did happen, the ball was thrown on time, by the way, on a rollout. It was thrown on time. There's no way that the ball is short. It's impossible unless Tyreek Hill is a lot faster than his times. Okay, so we'll leave that at that. Tyreek Hill did come to the defense of his quarterback. I love that. Love that he put out that video, did a way better job than the Dolphins media. Maybe he needs to do that on the side. And showed a lot of heat, all right? He threw a pass to Tyreek Hill that was deep and in the bucket. He threw one to Waddle. He threw one to Preston. He threw one to, I don't know if that was Smythe or one of the other, maybe River something. I can't remember his name. One of those, Kraft or whatever. I don't know. One of those guys. He threw it to them in stride as well. All those passes, beautiful passes. You love to see it, okay? Great. That's what we need to see, Dolphins. That's what we need to see. Don't show us the underthrow. Now, I appreciate you keeping it real. I like to keep it real. But that ain't the time for that, okay? If you want to show it amongst a whole bunch of different throws, that's cool. And if you like the metrics of him throwing 70 yards in the air, if he did that, that's cool too. That ain't the time. That ain't the time. Or at least put this ball was thrown 70 yards in the air. But I mean, either way, that's not good. All right, it's not good. You can't show that. Now let's get into the scheduling. All right, what I was looking for was a Sunday night football game. I needed to see a Sunday night football game. We haven't played on Sunday night in a very long time. I love Sunday night football games. Some of my favorite games of the week. Monday night is cool, but to me, Sunday night, since it's football Sunday, is the best game of the week. I love it, okay? I absolutely love it. So I'm glad we actually got us a Sunday night football game this time around, all right? So let's get into it. First week, we had, and by the way, this is a gauntlet to start us out. This is the third year in a row that we've played the Patriots. This is the first time we're playing them at our house to start out in a little while. But we got the Patriots, 1 o'clock, okay? Second week of the year, we have Baltimore coming in. No, we're going to Baltimore, 1 o'clock game. All right, so starting out, we have New England coming in. Then the very next week, we're going to Baltimore, who is Debo. All right, now we whooped Debo's behind this last time, but they're going to be looking for revenge. That's going to be an absolutely tough game. Now, let me. I overstepped because I was supposed to do the preseason, so let me go back and do the preseason real quick. Week 1, we are going to Tampa. I live about an hour and a half from Tampa. I will be at that game, 100%, God willing, if I'm still alive. Week 2, I'm not Oakland. I did the last video as well. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to be coming into Miami. That should be a good test. And then Philly is also coming into Miami. That should be a good test, okay? Now, I'll say this. I would love to play Tampa coming off of a joint practice week, but I don't think it's going to be for the first week. So it's going to either be the second or the third week that we do a joint practice, possibly the second week that we do a joint practice with the Oakland Raiders. Not Oakland, sorry, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to keep saying Oakland because that's what I'm so used to. It's probably going to be them, or it's going to be the last week against Philly, okay? I don't know. We'll see. But that's up and down. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. That's probably what it's going to be. All right, now let's move on to week 3. Buffalo is coming to Miami, all right? That is also a 1 o'clock game. So we got Patriots, Baltimore, then Buffalo. Whoo! Week 4, Thursday Night Football. We're going to Cincinnati. Now, y'all, I know y'all remember a few years back, a little more than a few years back, we did play Cincinnati. It was at home. We were at home. Great game. Went to overtime. We beat them on a sack by Cameron Wake, okay? And he kind of hurt himself on the I remember that. He kind of hurt himself doing his sack dance or something like that. But anyway, we won that game on a sack. That was the first and I think only time a game has ever been won on a sack to end the game in overtime. So we have that to boot. It is going to be a tough game. This team just came off the Super Bowl. They're probably going to be a little PO'd, let's be honest, because they're on a mission. So the first 4 games, that's a gauntlet. Some people will probably say, hey, you're going to start out 0-4. I say we're going to start out. We'll find out during or after training camp. Stay tuned. All right, so week 5, Jets, we're going to their house, 1 o'clock game. Nothing needs to be said about that. It's a rivalry. Vikings coming into our house. That's a 1 o'clock game. In the middle of doggone October. It's going to be hot. They're going to have them purple jerseys on. That should be in our advantage. We'll see what happens. Sunday Night Football, Pittsburgh Steelers, week 7. Absolutely love it. It's a home game. Once again, I love Sunday Night Football games. They've been disrespecting us, keeping us off Sunday Night Football for a minute now. We finally have come back. I think the last time we were on Sunday Night Football might have actually been against Pittsburgh, and we lost. Might have been against them. I know we did play them on Monday night in a stinker, like 6-3 or something like that, where I remember Ricky did play that game. That's all we could do was run the football because the footing was horrible. Yeah, but anyway, that's not the last time we played them. The last time we played them, Minka Fitzpatrick killed us, and we lost that game too. But, yeah, we always play a tough game against Pittsburgh. This year, it's a little different. We'll see what their team is about. On paper, we should be better than them, but they do have Tomlin, and you can't never count him out. I'm not saying we're going to win or lose, but, you know. Detroit, we're going to their house. That's a 1 o'clock game. Obviously, it's a dome situation, so we don't really have a problem with the elements there. Chicago, we're going to their house. That is outside. It's a 1 o'clock game. Could be snowing. even early in November. I don't know. Could be some light snow. I don't know. Maybe. This year might be crazy when it comes to weather anyway. Week 10, Cleveland is coming to our house, all right? Deshaun Watson will be coming to our house. Week 10. Why is that important? Because if he misses half the year, he'll be eligible to come back by then. That's if he misses half the year. If he is only out for 6 games, he'll definitely have been back by then, and it won't be his first big game back either. So we're gonna get good and seasoned, game ready. Deshaun, won't be no excuses when we whoop his behind. Week 11, that's the bye week. Week 12, Texans coming into our house. We finally beaten them over the last few years. So we're the only team that hasn't beaten them. That's gone. Of recent, we've owned them. Hopefully we can beat them again. That's our house. Week 13, we go to San Francisco. Woo, that's going to be a good game. Mike McDaniel going back home, hopefully to take care of business. That's a 4 o'clock game. Week after that, we're going right back into Cali. We got to play the Chargers at their house, 4 o'clock game. That is where it's going to be tough because in back-to-back weeks, we got to go from Florida to California, and that's a 3,000-mile difference. That's going to be tough. All right, that's going to be tough on the body, I'm sure. Week 15, we're either playing Buffalo on Saturday or Sunday. I guess the records will determine what week they put us on, what day they put us on in that time, because if it's on the Saturday, it'll be a primetime game, but if it's on Sunday, it'll probably be a 1 o'clock game. Either way, December 17th, 18th, you can bet it's going to be cold, okay? Let's just hope that it's snowing and not just that cold rain stuff that was in Tennessee. Week 15, Green Bay Packers coming to our house. That is on Christmas Day at 1 o'clock. I will be trying to go to that game, being that won't have church or anything like that. So it'll be on Christmas Day. We will end up going to that game, hopefully. All right. Now, tickets for this game probably going to be a little more expensive, but I'm not sitting in the bleed, so I'm just going to have to dish out some money for this game because it's Christmas Day. I'm assuming that it's going to be a little more money. All right. Week 17, Patriots. January 1st, New Year's Day. We're going to be playing the Patriots at their house. You can best believe it's going to be really cold for that game. And then the last game of the year, time is to be determined. They say determined for the last game of the year every year because they don't know if it's going to be a playoff deciding game or what. So you could either be playing a 1-4 or the last game to decide your fate. Okay, so we'll see. Hopefully it's a 1 o'clock game because if it's a 1 o'clock game, that means we already sealed our fate to make the playoffs. Hopefully. Because you can seal your fate the other way as well. But that's it. All right. Let me know how you feel about the schedule. Do you think it's a tough schedule? They say we have the 12th easiest schedule. It don't look like the 12th easiest schedule to me. It looks like a tough schedule. We'll see what happens. Give me your thoughts. Give me your predictions if you want to give predictions. I'm not going to, but if you want to give predictions, give me your predictions. Let me know how you feel. Also, let me know how you feel. I'm going to put in the description below, hopefully, the link to the recent video that Tyreek Hill put out. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out of Tua's throws on the money throws. Go check that out. Let me know how you feel about the underthrow and these more recent throws, if that changes your mind on things a little bit. Some of you feel like Tua's just going to suck, so nothing will help. All right, he could throw 80 yards, and it could be a strike to Tyreek Hill, and you're going to still say he's a bust and he's trash. So I understand that. For y'all, Batman Pop, I'm talking to you. All right, I'm talking to you in particular. You're going to say he's trash no matter what. And you know, I can respect your consistency. All right, y'all in the next one. I do love y'all like some good street Mexican tacos with some street corn. Get you some.